listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
Welcome to the White Wall Sessions Radio. I'm your host, Dan Schaefer. On this week's episode, we feature Feathered Mason, Beard, and Joe Kopel. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter by searching the White Wall Sessions. We are now accepting submissions for Season 7. To submit, go to whitewallsessions.com. The White Wall Sessions would like to thank these fine sponsors for their support. Last Stop CD Shop, Bell Incorporated, Workplace IT Management, J. Rick Luthery, the University Center, Screen Flare, The Pink Moon Room, Club David, Great Outdoor Store, local branded convenience stores, Minuteman Press, Vishnu Bunny Tattoo and Piercing, and South Dakota Friends of Traditional Music. Feathered Mason is a stage moniker for singer-songwriter Eric Davis. Davis calls Nashville and Minneapolis home, and in 2017, he released Mary's Kitchen Sessions. Feathered Mason's raw, genuine guitar playing coupled nicely with his soulful voice and complex lyrics.
This is so exciting, folks. Thank you for being here. My goodness. Don't even know what to do with y'all down here. I'm going to fire one up from I got this little new EP I brought with me. It's called Limbo Boy. This song's called Sister World.
Well, a dying man, you know he says I won't wait. All that time and money is just paying the freight, you know. He hears the spurs of the rigging and the rustling of the wind up in the sails. He says this vessel, my friends, is bound for the bosom, going on back to the sister world, you know. We will ride in the dim, dim light, legs dangling over the side. And them strange shapes, yeah, they come a-gliding by. Down there, boys, down on the leeward side, you know. Primal and warbled they are, down there in the sister world. I'm getting past this life on earth, yes I know. Come on, take me down to that sister world. I'm getting past this hell on earth, yes I know. Come on, take me back to that sister world. Ooh, like this. You know, that old world told me I wasn't good enough. for most things that I couldn't think of, you know. Is that the way I am, or is that the way they see me? I think I know. Cause I'm the arrow on the nock, I am the finger on the string. Crush me through the needle and the arrow just sings, you know. We will ride in the dim, dim light, legs dangling over the side. I'm getting past this life on earth, yes I know. Come on, take me back to that sister world, yeah. I'm getting past this hell on earth, yes I know. Come on, take me down to that sister world. Yes, sir. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Well, we are here at the White Wall Sessions. We'd like to welcome Feathered Mason.
Thank you. Great to be here.
This was a lot of fun today.
This was a great time.
Great
What
time.
a cool place.
And we're here on a day, we're going to talk about your mother from France, who just advanced to the finals of the World Cup in 2018, so that's
Absolutely.
good.
Incredible news.
Yeah.
So exciting. So exciting.
So you're from Nashville, or your hometown currently is Nashville.
That's right. Yes.
Where are
indeed.
you from?
I was born in pretty much central Illinois. I was born in Bloomington, Illinois. And we kind of migrated south of there to a small place called Middletown, Illinois. And kind of in the boonies, down by Springfield, Illinois. And it was great, you know. But I was pretty itchy. I was a lucky kid getting to travel back to see my family in France growing up, and that definitely put a travel gypsy bug in me pretty bad. So I loved it in Illinois, but I was itching so bad just to run right out of there the second I could, you know. So I spent a lot of time in Colorado. And all over the West a little bit, you know, gypsied out a little bit. I was out in California and New Mexico, and then was kind of, after so many years, kind of seeking some sort of musical home. So I kind of chose Tennessee, and so Donaldson, Tennessee. Yeah.
Why'd you pick that?
Well, it's just right there at Nashville. And it happens to be a good kind of my partner and I, we kind of were looking out east there. And we saw these nice lakes, you know, when we first drove into Nashville, and saw some cool lakes, Percy Priest Lake and Hendersonville Lake, Lake Hendersonville and Center Lake. And so it's like, oh, it'd be nice to be out by these lakes. So anyway, Donaldson happens to be out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Nashville, coming to Nashville and being there now, the music scene there, the other players, do you find camaraderie or competition or both?
It's both. Nashville particularly is a wild beast. You know, it's its own giant animal, and you find it all. You know, the musician or the artist muse is very happy. That thing that is within us, our spirit, is very happy when you go to a place like Austin and Nashville, because it's like you're surrounded by all your kin, your spiritual brothers and sisters are just like, it's just, there's no work for it. You don't have to wait 5 years in your little town to meet those guys. You're just like, no, it's just right there, bam. So I'm going to play you Mary's Kitchen right now, just off of my Mary's Kitchen Sessions. It's a little bit about my grandmother, Mary Jane Curry.
Well, Mary's got this dog named Charlie. Well, here she comes up and down that alley and around the block with suspicious minds. Oh, she's like a boss, put you back in line. You know, Mary owns old Locust Street, holding down 313. Yeah, Grandpa likes his Cadillacs. He says, grandchild, won't you hop in back? Yes, sir, I will, you know. Yeah, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Yes, sir. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Well, I'm going back to Mary's Kitchen. Simple, perfect family tradition. Yes, noodle soup and conversation. Yes, Mary's love was unconditioned. You know, Mary was a wise old bear. Yeah, come at her like the devil may care. Yes, pour me soup and settle my soul. Yeah, put me on the couch with the old bedroll. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Yeah, Mary Jane. Yes, sir. Mary Jane. Well, you got Santa Claus and Elvis Presley. Yeah, they going back to Mary Jane's, where they found the best new place in town. Yeah, Mary's sweet like sugar cane. Oh, they over there in Mary's kitchen, just sitting in the air conditioning. Come on, Elvis Presley, sing me a song. How about Long Time Sally all night long, all night long, yeah. Yeah, Mary Jane. Yeah, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
Thank you so much.
Coming up after the break, Beard.
You are listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
Beard visited the White Wall Sessions for Season 6 and put on a memorable performance. The band calls Vermilion, South Dakota home and consists of a group of educators, including a couple of University of South Dakota professors. Beard is Joe Raish, guitar and vocals, Jake Kirby, lead guitar, Amy Eskew, vocals and bass guitar, and Jeff Westner on drums.
No, these thoughts I thought unreal, they're all alone. And I'm coming home.
Thank you. The White Wall Sessions would like to welcome Beard to the studio. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be
We
here.
had a great session today. Joseph, can you introduce the band, please?
Sure, absolutely. Here, lead guitarist and whatever, not singer, Jay Kirby.
Wow.
Well, somebody else sing it. Then it's Amy Askew on bass and vocals. And then at the end is drummer Jeff Wesner. He also does a little bit of singing.
Yeah.
So there we go. Oh, and I'm Joseph Raish. I rhythm guitar and sing.
Nice. And you were from the lovely town of Vermilion, South Dakota, home of the University of South Dakota. Go Yotes. Can we all say Yotes? So we had, at the White Wall Sessions, we need lyrics for closed captioning. And I can tell you all are professors because the lyrics came in a Word document, double-spaced, with a table of contents, and an
Well, that's what
appendix at the end.
Joe spends most of his life grading,
Yeah.
student. He's an English professor, so that's,
Yeah, well, that was wonderful.
Let me know if there's
so
a typo
easy.
so we can harass him. But.
I felt like putting a letter grade on the thing myself. So how did this band get together? Did you meet at the university?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think basically it was actually, strangely enough, a random happenstance where my wife had a 40th birthday party, and we
You
threw.
really want to talk about? Never mind.
You can tell us. You can make
No,
up
I'm
a
saying
story.
you just said your wife had a 40th birthday.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Yeah, my wife's
You should have
over
just said
40.
she had a birthday.
No one's gonna think we're that old. We look so young.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just start from the top. My wife had her 20th birthday party. We weren't supposed to be drinking, but we were.
Thanks for the invite.
And I didn't know Jeff at the time. I also didn't know Joe at the time. But anyway, we had this sort of like a talent show type of stupid thing in our backyard. And so I started playing guitar again and was into it. And I asked Amy, because I knew she was a bassist, she was a friend of ours, will you play this song with us? And we're like, sure. And we worked on it a while. And she was like, this is kind of fun. Like, we should just jam more. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I said, hey, I think the guy down the hall from me in biology, he says he plays the drums. Like, should I invite him too?
And it just so happens that he lives across the street from me. So I was like, yeah, that's my neighbor.
That's Vermilion. That's how Vermilion works.
Nice.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. Yeah. Turns out Jeff Wesner is a phenomenal drummer. We weren't
Turns
just.
out.
And anyway, so yeah, so we three of us actually got together and did a jam session kind of thing and just kind of hung out. We had a good time, and so we did it again. And Amy says, "Oh, I met this guy Joe, and he writes music. You mind if I invite him?" And we're like, "Yeah, that'd be cool. Why not?" And so Joe came along and he showed up, and he asked us like what we normally do, but it was our second time ever getting together. So we didn't normally do anything.
We normally hang out.
Yeah.
Normally is not in
Play
the
bad
sentence.
music.
So Joe joined us and he's like, I have a song, I'm gonna play it. And so he, sort of had a singer-songwriter type of song where he sang on an acoustic guitar and I think we just kind of naturally fell into it. I think that's what's kind of cool about this band. It's not really. Joe comes often with a song. I mean, there's different songs that have different processes, but often Joe will come with a song that he's kind of worked on, and then Jeff will just feel a beat and go with it, and Amy will feel the bass line and go with it, and I'll, just play my guitar real loud, and people tell me to turn it down. But beyond that, so that just sort of started. And but these guys, as you can notice, I'm talking a lot. I'll try to shut up, but they don't care. See, they're all introverts. And
No, but I'm distracted. There's a quarter right here. Heads up. It's in front of Amy, but it's my quarter.
That's there.
I gotta leave it?
We want to see if someone will pick that up during a session.
I can't believe you picked it.
Well, I can't really focus.
Dude, I was sitting
That's a
And you
quarter
did
of
it.
$1. One
It
quarter
took
of
two
$1.
sessions.
Joe, I didn't pick it up. I just moved it closer to me, so it's no longer Amy's. It's in my space. Gonna get that sucker in a second.
When you write, is it something you want to say? And are you writing about your personal experiences, or do you take that experience and put it in someone else and create a story around someone else?
Mostly it's somebody else, right? I think there's a song that we play that was on our first album called Hey Robin, Don't Let It Get You Down. And is it bluesy? It's a bluesy tune. People really like it. But I wrote it a long time ago, and then it just kind of went away for quite a while. And then when we were playing together, I was like, let's see how this works. And it works really well. But at the time, I was living with just a couple of roommates, and one of them was this young woman named Robin. And I was playing the song, and she's like, you know what I like? I like when songs sound happy, but then when you listen to the lyrics, it's kind of sad, and that mixture and like working out how you feel when you listen to that song. And that kind of stuck with me because I don't want to write a bunch of songs that are in minor chords and are depressing and slow. Like, I love upbeat. I like a fast tempo. I like rocking out. I like distortion. I like, the last song we played tonight, I love while we're playing that. And then the lyrics are kind of a, again, it's an end of a relationship kind of thing, where it definitely is. I'm seeing two characters. I'm seeing how they are, where they're at in this relationship, and then I write the song based on that. Almost nothing that I write is autobiographical, just because I think it would be a happy song with like, I'm genuinely a happy person. So it would be like, hey, things are great. Like, yeah,
So,
life's wonderful.
who writes the songs? Joe, the English professor, or Joe, the music fan, or a combination of both?
That's a good question. I would say probably more the music lover, because a lot of times I'll be heavily influenced by what I'm listening to at the time. And I like a lot of different types of genres, I guess. And so I'll be listening to something, I'll be really into it, and I'll sit down and I'll start writing something, and it'll remind me of like whatever, Wilco, Avid Brothers, the Eels, something where it's not trying to ape what they're doing, but I'm trying to create the same type of, atmosphere, same type of environment for that song. And so it's more just the guy who loves music. And I hear so many songs where I just think, if I could write one song that was that good, I would be happy.
I'm gone, but I'll be back tomorrow. You left with the heart you said you'd only borrow. I'm aware you're probably never coming back. I am scared. So what do I do with that? I'm gone, but I'll be back tomorrow. You left behind all of this sorrow. Don't know why I carry it around. Guess that I am waiting for the sound. I'm gone, but I'll be back tomorrow. You left with the heart you said you'd only borrow. I know you're never coming back. I know you're never coming back.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, Joe Kopel.
You are listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
Hi, I'm Dan Schaefer, host of the White Wall Sessions. We're excited to be teaming up with USA Today, the Argus Leader, and Feeding South Dakota to bring you USA Today's 2018 Food Truck Mashup, Saturday, September 29th at the WH Line Fairgrounds. Food trucks from all over the region will converge on the fairgrounds for a day of food, fun, and live music from the Union Grove Pickers, the Working Poor, Tough Roots, and more. The event starts at 5 p.m. to the general public and 3 p.m. with early access ticket. Available online at tickets.argusleader.com.
Packet loss concealment.
Packet loss
Excellent. Passive FTP.
Passive what? What?
Nice.
Does your IT guy speak a different language? Workplace Technology Center can give you an experienced on-call IT staff for the cost of that one IT guy. And ours even speak human. So either learn to speak nerd.
Pod slurping.
Oh, come on. This is made up.
Workplace IT Management. The evolved approach to IT.
For over 100 years, Bell Incorporated has been an innovative leader in the packaging industry and has been proud to call Sioux Falls home. Bell Incorporated has a long history of supporting grassroots organizations in Sioux Falls that help drive the culture that defines our community. We believe a strong creative culture is essential to any thriving community and enhances our happiness and quality of life. Bell Incorporated is proud to be a community sponsor of the White Wall Sessions.
Biomedical engineering, graphic design, manufacturing technology, web development, general studies. These are just some of the exciting certificate and associate degree programs offered by USD, SDSU, and DSU at University Center, Sioux Falls. So whether you're wanting hands-on workforce-ready skills or to take classes towards a bachelor's degree, University Center, Sioux Falls has got you covered. Call 274-9500 or visit sduniversitycenter.org to realize your educational success today.
Even a plain white wall looks interesting with a great band playing in front of it. So how do we add artistic expression to our plain, boring-looking smartphones? With ScreenFlare screen protectors, you can now protect and style your phone at the same time. ScreenFlare brings the front of your device to life with unique designs that go around and even on your screen, adding a cool accent to all your favorite apps and websites. Check out our hundreds of designs at screenflare.com and use code WHITEWALL20 for 20% off your order.
Joe Kopel brought his dynamic trio of Americana goodness to the White Wall Sessions and delivered a truly amazing performance. Kopel's enchanting vocals, mixed with cutting, poignant lyrics, entranced the audience and crew. Joe Kopel is Joe Kopel, guitar and vocals, August Ogren on drums, and Leng Moa on bass.
Help me, somebody help me. I don't know you, where are my friends? Is it nighttime yet? Is it nighttime yet? Wanna go home, is it nighttime yet? Help me, love me, somebody above me. Jesus Christ. It's the Pepsi way, it's the Target way. Yes, we really love you here at Chevrolet. Is it nighttime yet? Is it nighttime yet? Wanna go home? Is it nighttime yet? Is it bedtime yet? Is it midnight yet? Oh, let me at 'em. Is it nighttime yet? $3 and one autistic son. He had him when he was 21. Him and his wife in this house off Lexington was praying to God for a break to come. He said, Joe, that's why I vote libertarian. Made a brand new faith out of motivation. The hand has spoken to everyone. The hand has spoken, he said, my son. I was trying on a new pair of boots. He was selling his car to buy the kids' food. Every day came home with a brand new bruise. Decorate the tree with metal spoons. And all you kids talk about how moved you are by the shit that you're into. The hand has spoken to me and you. The hand has spoken and that's the truth. Well, the hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, I'll be dismissed. The hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, I'll be dismissed. I was playing guitar and I needed a job. He had a brush and some paint and he said, come on. Day in, day out, listening to him talk while I messed up the lines and put time on the clock. He's a stubborn guy and a selfish prick. There were times when I admired him. The hand has spoken, that's all there is. The hand has spoken, that's all there is. The hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, that's all there is. The hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, the hand has spoken, that's all there is.
We're here at the White Wall Sessions with Joe Kopel. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This was a wonderful set. The band you had tonight, can you tell me who those guys were?
So that's August Ogren on drums and Lang Mua on bass.
And how long have you three been together?
About a year, a little over a year, going on a year and a half.
Let's go straight into these songs that you have. These are some great songs. I think of John Prine, Townes Van Zandt, James McMurtry type guys, where they're telling a story, but they're landing that story, sort of phonics on music, and there's a rhyme going on, but you can't even tell because it just makes sense. Do you have an idea or a story you want to tell or a message you want to get across, and then you add that to music, or is it the other way around?
It's kind of hard to say. I think. Yeah, there's an idea. That's just sort of a mental image that you might get, and you might be able to do it in prose or a poem or in music. And I think each one of them changes how it's received when it on the other end, when there's an audience member or someone who's listening or reading. The form dictates a lot.
So is that where your music, these songs come from? Does it come really from you in a acoustic guitar sitting by yourself, or does it come when you're playing with the other guys?
The songs themselves, I think I aim for them to stand alone so that I can play them alone on an acoustic guitar. When you add the members of the band, any arrangement is gonna add different flavors. You're cooking with different oils there.
So when you're writing these songs and you're telling the story and the phonics are landing on the chords and that, do you find it limiting when you're trying to fit words into music, or does it expand as you're writing?
Yeah, it's definitely limiting, but that actually, a lot of people who write will tell you that those limitations actually lead to more creativity. You can't really, if you give yourself no limitations whatsoever, then you're just staring at a blank page forever.
And so if you come to a place and it's like, well, this is the word that would, make the story go right, but it's not the right word for the music, do you then change the word and suddenly the story changes?
Yeah.
Story or message or whatever it is?
Yeah, the whole thing can change off a word, or it can't. It's just kind of, I wish I could give you an example. Yeah,
I suppose it comes to the approach you're trying to take. When you write a song, how do you find it? Do you find something on the guitar and then it's got a personality and you write to that personality, or do you have a message you want to get across?
Yeah, I think it's a personality thing. I think music is so physical. You're in the room with each other, and I think that's really what's getting transmitted is whatever happens when people are really right next to each other, looking at each other. Obviously, you still listen to records when you're not in the same room, technically, as whoever's on the record, but you feel that presence there.
Jackie Molasses had a piece of the action till the bodies came through the floor. She had to break before the party could take all the things she'd come there for. There is a faith around the world. There is a mansion on the hill. There is a hope in every heart. There is a pipe bomb in your car. Fill up the puzzle was American muscle in the essence of the term. Raising the flag till the fabric would snag on the hook that he had learned. Casanova's been texting every sister in the state. One by one, how the damage was done, like some monkeys in a cave. You're gonna need a blanket to sleep and shelter from the sun. You're gonna need a blanket to sleep and shelter from the sun. Oh, there is a faith around the world. There is a mansion on the hill. There is a hope in every heart. There is a pipe bomb in your car. Yeah, there is a faith around the world. There is a toxic oil spill. Man, there is a crack in every jar. There is a pipe bomb in your car.
Just looking at that quarter.
Oh, did you get it?
The White Wall Sessions is recorded at Last Stop Studios in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and is produced by Spectrum Films Incorporated. Executive producers are Jeff Zuger, Doug Taylor, Greggy Johnson, and Jay Fishback. Head of broadcast is David Palmer. Associate producer is Mike Yeager. The White Wall Sessions Radio is produced and edited by Jeff Zuger. Audio recording and mixing by Kevin Phipps, Chad Conrad, August Dahlgren, and David Palmer. Scheduling and artist relations, Tom Eisner. Be sure to join us again next week. Same time, same place.
You're listening to the White Wall Sessions Radio.
Hi, I'm Dan Schaefer, host of the White Wall Sessions. We're excited to be teaming up with USA Today, the Argus leader in feeding South Dakota, to bring you USA Today's 2018 Food Truck Mashup, Saturday, September 29th at the WH Line Fairgrounds. Food trucks from all over the region will converge on the fairgrounds for a day of food, fun, and live music from the Union Grove Pickers, the Working Poor, Tough Roots, and more. The event starts at 5 p.m. to the general public and 3 p.m. with early access ticket. Available online at tickets.argusleader.com.
Packet loss concealment.
Packet loss
Excellent. Passive FTP.
Passive what? What?
Nice.
Does your IT guy speak a different language? Workplace Technology Center can give you an experienced on-call IT staff for the cost of that one IT guy. And ours even speak human. So either learn to speak nerd.
Pod slurping.
Oh, come on, this is made up.
Workplace IT Management. The evolved approach to IT.
For over 100 years, Bell Incorporated has been an innovative leader in the packaging industry and has been proud to call Sioux Falls home. Bell Incorporated has a long history of supporting grassroots organizations in Sioux Falls that help drive the culture that defines our community. We believe a strong creative culture is essential to any thriving community and enhances our happiness and quality of life. Bell Incorporated is proud to be a community sponsor of the White Wall Sessions.
Biomedical engineering, graphic design, manufacturing technology, web development, general studies. These are just some of the exciting certificate and associate degree programs offered by USD, SDSU, and DSU at University Center, Sioux Falls. So whether you're wanting hands-on workforce-ready skills or to take classes towards a bachelor's degree, University Center, Sioux Falls has got you covered. Call 274-9500 or visit sduniversitycenter.org to realize your educational success today.
Even a plain white wall looks interesting with a great band playing in front of it. So how do we add artistic expression to our plain, boring-looking smartphones? With ScreenFlare screen protectors, you can now protect and style your phone at the same time. ScreenFlare brings the front of your device to life with unique designs that go around and even on your screen, adding a cool accent to all your favorite apps and websites. Check out our hundreds of designs at screenflare.com and use code WHITEWALL20 for 20% off your order.